Hi, we're on the job site here for Habitat for Humanity on Hathaway Avenue. This is a little tutorial for the tour of homes that you have decided to volunteer for. So if you happen to be the first person, you've got the first shift, then you're going to need to come here first to 3005. This is Martin Zarita's home, one of our homeowners, the only person actually living on the street currently. Now you'll get the key for Charity's house, which is a light blue house 3 doors down. We're about to go down there and I'll explain to you what to do next. So like I said, to review, go to 3005 Hathaway, knock on the door, tell them who you are, ask for the key for Charity's house, and they'll give you a key, they'll let you in.
Okay. Go ahead and walk off.
Here we are at the house. Now the first thing you're going to need to do is go around to the back of the garage and key into the garage. So here we go, follow me. As you can see, our construction folks are still putting the finishing touches on the house. But when you come up to it, you just want to key into the door here in the back and let yourself in. Okay, when you get in the garage, you're going to want to push the garage door opener and open the garage. You're going to then you're going to find the signs. The first thing you're going to need to do is go inside. One sandwich board sign will go right out in front of the house. One sandwich board sign will go down on the end of the road. And then this sign you'll put right on Fruitvale so that people can see where to turn into the tour of homes. So once you've got that set up, there'll be a table here and some chairs. All of this garage will be, after you've gotten into the garage and put up the signs, you're going to want to key into the house and open it up. So go ahead and come here to the front door, key in, probably just like your house, let yourself in, and open up the door for the home. You can go ahead and keep the door shut during the tour as people go in and out. Oh, there's one other thing. Anytime someone goes into the house, they're going to need to take off their shoes outside. That is a tour policy that you don't enter the home with your shoes on. That just protects the home for the homeowner. So keep that in mind. The next thing you're going to want to know is notice what you have here. You have a money box with at least $50 cash in here. I'll explain that in a second. There is a stamp. I will explain that. And then there are tickets to be sold in here as well, and I'll explain that in just a moment. You will also find a box with the tour brochures, or well, they're not actually brochures, these are the tour magazines. So these go for every ticket you sell, you can give one tour magazine. The way the tickets work is you can buy a ticket for the tour of homes at any of the tour locations. So that means some people may be coming up, if they're using the Habitat house here as their first home, then they're going to need to buy a ticket. So what they'll do is they'll come and say, hi, I need to buy a ticket, or they may ask a little bit about what's up with the tour, and then you'll explain that to them that each person who tours the house needs to pay $10 to get a ticket. And what they'll do is you'll have them fill out the ticket, tear it off, you'll keep that, and they'll take the rest of the ticket with them through the tour. The last thing you'll do on the ticket is you'll take the stamp that has a stamp number 13, and our house is house number 13, and you will stamp that spot. Just stamp right over it. And what they're going to do is they're going to try to collect all of the different homes, each with a different stamp. You will also give them one tour magazine. If you're selling it, you're going to want to point out that the map of the tour is actually kind of hard to get to. It is right here, and so you have to, it folds out, but it doesn't fold out easily, and it's not easy to find. So you're going to want to, when you first get here, pick up a magazine and find it for yourself. It's on this page. It's about 4 pages in, and then when you fiddle with it a little bit, you'll see how it folds out, and it has the whole map with every home on the tour. So be sure and point that out to folks when you sell tickets. I'm not exactly expecting that we'll sell a lot of tickets here, but just because of the nature of the tour, but if we do, that's what you'll need to do. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to write the date, the number of tickets, and the ticket numbers for each of the tickets that are sold. So for instance, this ticket is 1201. So note, it said you write the ticket 1201 on the ticket sheet. Then you'll want to write what kind of payment method it was. If it's a check, write the check number. If it's cash, write cash. And then you're going to want to write your name beside it, just so that we can keep track of how the tickets are sold and when. If we have any problems, we'll give you a call. After you've sold the ticket, the last thing they're going to need to do is fill out the ticket stub, tear that off, and you just collect those inside the money box. There's 100 tickets there. There should be plenty of tickets. If by any chance we're running low and need to get more, I will get more for us, but I don't think that will be a problem. The last thing that in regards to the tickets is after they've gotten enough stamps and decided if this house happens to be the last house in the tour, we have this box here for people to vote in terms of, in each category they can circle a home for which home they believe is the best home on the tour in this category. So just have them drop their tickets into here, into this box for collection for voting. The tour is a fabulous marketing opportunity for us. It's a chance for us to tell the Habitat story. So as you man the table and as you connect with people, my hope is that if anyone has any questions, that you'll interact with them and tell them everything you can about what Habitat is and what we're about. Inside the home, we're going to have placed some posters that help describe Habitat and tell our story just a little bit. But really, you're going to be one of the key components to helping people put this home into context. It's going to be totally different than all the other homes on the tour. And so we want to help them see not just the architecture and the design of the home, we want to help them to see the purpose of the home. For instance, that we sell our homes on a 20-year no-interest loan, that we're looking for people with low-income folks who are coming from really poor and inadequate housing, and that our homes are built by volunteers. These are all things that you're going to want to try to communicate to folks, and that we're looking for people who want to partner with us financially, partner with us as volunteers, partner even businesses, churches, any kind of organization that wants to come alongside. We are more than happy to have them join us in this process. After your shift is over at 6 o'clock on Saturdays or Sundays and 8 o'clock on Wednesday, what you're going to want to do is first go and lock up the house, then go and collect all of the signs and bring them back into the garage, and then close the garage door, lock the back door, and the key back to Martin Zarita's house, and give it back to them, and then you're off. And thank you so much for your time invested in Habitat for Humanity.